Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and today's video. Today I'm just gonna do my makeup and get glam. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started right away. Sorry, my eye is so itchy. So I'm gonna get started right away. I'm gonna start off with a primer and I'm gonna use one of my favorites. This is from Golden Rose and this is their makeup primer with a luminous finish. I have to put the fan on. I'm so sorry if you hear a noise or something, but it's so hot in here. Hopefully that will change a bit. Today, me and my boyfriend are celebrating 3.5 years together. We normally don't celebrate it with like, we never celebrate by buying each other gifts and stuff. We just celebrate by doing something together. And today we're gonna eat some food, we're gonna drink some drinks, and yeah, we're just gonna have a very nice date night. So I thought that I would get ready on camera and get glam, and I haven't used primer in a month maybe, so let's see how this will work out. For foundation, I'm gonna use these two. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Porcelain, and this is the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Concealer Foundation in the shade Natural. This is a little bit too dry and this is a little bit too dewy for my taste, so that is why I'm mixing them. I need a mirror. I'm just taking a palette for a mirror. Okay, and now I'm just dabbing this out as usual. I've done this combo a few times now and I think it works okay. It can be a little bit dry because, as you guys know, I told you that I think that the Wet n Wild foundation is quite dry, but I think it works, and especially it's so freaking affordable that both of these foundations are super duper affordable, but I like them mixed together. As I said, one is a little bit too dewy and one is a little bit too light. No, too dry. So I think that they complement each other perfectly. And of course I'm gonna use a little bit of a cream contour because I feel so glad when I do, and you can see I've used this so much. I love this kit, but usually I just mix them together a little bit and then I just put it on the skin. Giving up on love, and I tried to block those feelings off. In a millisecond. I can't believe that we've been together for 3.5 years, and we lived together for a little bit more than 2.5 years. We actually moved together when we had been together for only 9 months, and that is super duper early in my opinion. But I don't know, I just wanted to move in with him, and I subletted my apartment, so we moved into his apartment because it was bigger than mine. And after a year had passed, I said that I no longer wanted my apartment. That was scary because if we were to break up, I have nowhere else to go. But we're not gonna break up. Our anniversary isn't until 2 weeks. I was about to say 3 months, but no, 2 weeks. But he's off today, I'm off today, and yeah, I don't know, it just feels like today is the day to celebrate, if you know what I mean. I'm looking forward to this day for so long because it's actually Monday today, but we're gonna celebrate anyway. I'm so looking forward to eating like a good dinner and drinking some drinks and just having a blast, just him and me. And we're gonna dress up, I'm gonna get glam, and it's gonna be so much fun just to have a date night. That's so important to me. I think he's coming home now, I can hear him outside. I'm gonna help him with the groceries, and then I'll be back to do the rest of my face concealer and stuff. So I'll be back in just a minute. So it's time for concealer, and I'm gonna use this one from Anastasia. I'm just gonna use this under my eyes, and I know that a lot of people hate this concealer to have under your eyes because it's very, very thick. So if you don't like that, then don't use it, because I think this is actually meant for like covering pimples or something. But I want a lot of coverage, so I'm gonna use it. And I'm so sorry if you hear a noise or something. My hubby came home and is watching TV, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna have just a little bit right here on my nose as well. The other concealer I'm gonna use is from Colourpop, and I have mine in the shade Fair 5, and this is very, very dry, or it dries up very, very quick. So I'm just gonna take and do parts of my face and blend it out, and then go in with more and blend it out so it doesn't dry up, because then it will be very hard to blend out. Just taking some on my nose. Oh, look at that, beautiful. And then I'm gonna take some on my forehead. Okay, so since I'm gonna do one eye at a time, I'm going to take a little bit right here and blend this together. And per usual, I'm gonna use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette to set my under eyes, and this is all I have left. But I'm mixing these two. I'm also gonna take the Shade and Light brush, and I'm just gonna dab some extra right here, because this parts the powder out a little bit better, but the other one kind of presses the powder against the skin, making it stay on much longer. So that is why I'm using the different brushes. I don't know, but it's just a technique that I find to be very good for me. And today I'm actually gonna use another powder than my RCMA powder. I'm gonna use the powder from Lumene. This is their Sheer Finish Loose Powder in the shade Translucent. And I'm using that on just a Beauty UK brush. I think that this powder suits me a little bit better when I'm a little bit drier, and I'm not dry right now, but the Wet n Wild foundation is so dry that it can look, when I go in with the RCMA powder, it can look a little bit drying. So I like to use the Lumina one, because it just gives a very nice finish to the skin. It's matte without looking dry or flaky. But I'm not gonna use more powder than that. I'm actually done. So I'm gonna do my brows as usual off camera, and then I'll be back to do the eyes. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of concealer on my lids to prime. I need a mirror again. Oh my god. Let's take my Shade and Light palette. And I'm gonna use two different palettes today, but it's not a palette that you can buy. It's two palettes that I have done by myself. So first of all, I really want to use my Colourpop shadows. These are all Colourpop. And then I really want to use some Makeup Geek, and this is my natural palette. This is the only palette that I have that I've done by myself that is a little bit more natural. So we have the browns, we have some purple shades right here, we have some peachy shades, and then some golds. These are all Makeup Geek, and then I have some, I think this is a Morphe, and this and some Anastasia, but most of them are Makeup Geek. I'm mainly gonna use them today for like a transition. I'm gonna use this one to just set my eyes, which I have done quite a lot, as you can see, but this shade is called Babyface. You know what? When I am recording, I never have a desktop or anything in front of me. I have everything in my lap, and then I have to put some things behind me. So that is so annoying. I would love to get more space to film. I'm gonna take the shade right here, which is called Creme Brulee. I'm just gonna have this as my transition shade, and I'm using that on a Sigma E40 brush. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna have the fan on the entire video. I think it's because I've started drinking. I'm not like, I know that a lot of people are into drinks. Every time I imagine a date night or something, I imagine like a glass of red wine. But I don't know, I just love beer, so I'm like, oh, buy me some beer. But today we're gonna do some mojitos and some Pink Panther, you know, the strawberry and milk cream thing. I think that can be very, very nice. I think I want to take another brown. Or should we start with the peaches? That depends on which shade I want to use. No, I'm gonna take my Colourpop palette, so I'm done with that palette. I'm gonna take the shade right here. That shade is called Centerfold. It's so beautiful. I think I'm gonna do a halo eye. I've been really into halo eyes lately. I think it's beautiful, but I don't think I will do something that dramatic. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. Let's see where we end up. I'm gonna go stick with the pink and do something cool with that. Today I'm gonna take a little bit of this color, and this is called Seize the Day. And I'm gonna put this in my outer corners and blend it to the crease, the outer corners and into the crease. This shade had like no kick up at all, but it still blends very, very nice. I'm taking a smaller brush and I'm just gonna put this in my inner corner and then blend it up a little bit to the crease. So I will continue blending the lines later on, but now I'm gonna take a bit of this color right here, the Broken Purple. This is called 143. This has a lot of kick up though. I'm just gonna take it right here, just to give it a little bit of dimension. I'm gonna take a little bit of glitter primer, and this is from e.l.f. It's super duper affordable. It's like no money at all, but it does the trick. I had never tried the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, not Shadow Insurance, glitter primer. Eyeshadow glitter primer, I don't know. But this works very great. So I'm just squirting out a bit on my hand. But what I can say is that don't use too much of this. Oh my god, my eye is running. Don't use too much of this because the shadow can crack if you use too much. So I'm using a little bit. You can't even see it. And now I really want to use this shade, Tiny Tangerines. It's like a very I'm thinking of pools when I say it. So I'm taking that on a Mina concealer brush. Yes. Oh my god, yes. So you don't have to worry that this is not blended and that it looks insane, because it will get better. I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade, which is called Going Steady, just to create a little bit more of dimension, and I'm blending this closer to the blue. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. So once that is done, I'm going in with a little bit more of Centerfold, just to put in my crease. And blend the shades together a bit. Just so we don't have any harsh lines. I think I'm gonna take the shade right here. I think this turquoise shade is called Poolside. No. Muscle Beach. I'm gonna take this under my eyes. Whoa, this is one of the most powdery shades I've seen in my entire life. I don't know how well you can see because I don't have autofocus on, but it's right here just by dipping just a little bit. Okay, so I am going to put some mascara and lashes on, and then I'll be back to do the rest of my face. So I'm not completely done with the eyes. I still want to use a brow highlighter and a inner corner highlight. So I'm going to take my Makeup Geek palette again, and I'm going to take the color right here in the corner, which is called Shimma. It's beautiful for that purpose. I'm gonna take a little bit under my brow. This is a perfect brow color. Under a perfect brow highlight. So if you are in the market for one from Makeup Geek, then pick this up. It's almost like a staple. It feels like everyone has it. And also, I really want to use this one. This is from Beauty UK. I really love this one. I've used it a couple of times, but I don't know if I've used it on my channel. But this is a eyeliner and shadow. So this one has a black side, which is a black is always a black. And it's always great to have a black. But the shade I want to use is this one. It's a very turquoise. Oh, so I want to have this on my inner corner, on my waterline. I don't know how well you can see, but I have to look down to do this. Oh my god. So look at this eye and then look at this and look at the difference. It's so much better like this. For bronzer today, I'm going to use this one from Colourpop, and this is the Alexis Ren collab. This is called Golden Moment, and I'm only going to use the bronzer in this video. Ooh. Put some on my forehead. Today I'm gonna use this one from Jeffree Star. This is the shade Regina George, and I'm gonna use this as my blush today. I'm gonna try anyway because it's been a little bit hard to use lately, so we'll try it. Yeah, it worked okay, but it's a little bit hard to blend out, so I don't really love it, but this will have to do. And I'm of course going to use my favorite highlight. One of my favorites. I have two favorites. One of my favorites are Rodeo Drive from Ofra, and then I have this one from Becca, which is in the shade Opal. I really wanted to use the red today, but I don't think it will go with my eyes. So I'm gonna use these two. I'm gonna take Dopey on my outer parts and then Littlestitious maybe in the middle. But I'm gonna start with Dopey, and they're from Colourpop, and they're Ultra Satins. So I'm gonna start with those. Let's see. I'm gonna start with Dopey and see how it turns out. Yeah, I'm gonna take Littlestitious in the middle. So I'm just gonna do something regarding my hair. No, I'm gonna take a setting spray first because we want this to stay on the entire night. And a setting spray I really like is from Scandinavia, so This is their makeup finishing spray. So I'm just gonna let this sit, and then I'm gonna fix my hair, and then I'll be back. So I just popped my extensions in. I really need to purchase new one. This is my hair when I've had some silver shampoo in it, and this is a little bit more yellow, but I really wanted full hair, so this is what I'm sticking to today. But anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to thumbs up if you did. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I am going on a date right now, so I will see you in another video. Bye!